Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Matt with Green Bar Trading, and welcome back to another trade breakdown video. In this video, I'm going to break down how we traded LGVN here today. This is Friday, April 1st. And, how did I know that this stock had the potential? It wasn't on our gap scanner. It was negative on the day. From yesterday's close, but how did we know that this should be something we're watching? So that's very simple, just simple research. And right here in our Discord is where I posted this. So under my daily preview, this is for members, potential for continuation. LGVN was up over 100% yesterday at the close. So that is going to draw traders to look for continuation. We call it, the potential for continuation plays. And that is why LGVN was on my radar, even though it wasn't on my gap scanner. So I'll show you right here in a second. So this is the move. What a beautiful, beautiful move. Now, when I got in, the volume was just starting to pick up here. So it's 719, 720, it got even bigger. So I said, okay, this might be the move, break a VWAP. I ended up getting in when it broke VWAP. Now, those of you that, may have followed me for a while, know that I don't like to trade anything that's under VWAP. Now, something like this is a huge continuation play. The daily chart, it's been a stock that day traders have been trading for a while. It can really give you some really nice moves. So, knowing that at this point right here, I said, I better get in. I got in for the break of VWAP because this thing can really move. Instead, it set up a bull flag. So right now, this is what a bull flag looks like. This is on the 1 minute chart. You have something like that sort of resembles a flag. So the breakout of that area was so violent on huge volume. At that point, okay, your research was right. It was good that you had this on watch. That's where all the volume started to pour in. So, Matt was not the only one trading it. Matt was not the only one with this idea. And then we saw the move. I only took 500 shares here, and I'm going to tell you why. When you see these big red candles that drop, pretty big amounts in a 1 minute bar, that's not something that I like to get involved with trading 1,000 shares or, even more than that. So I was managing my risk. We were right around VWAP. My crystal ball, if I would have known this was going to happen, I wouldn't have started to scale out here. I would have held all the way up to here. Went up a full $1 from my last scale out. Now, as a scalper, I tend to take profit pretty quickly. So that's why I took the 300 off the table with that quick move, knowing that these stocks in this type of market have the potential, especially before 8 a.m., of pulling on back. So I wanted to lock in some profit and then, take some more as we broke 13. It would have been great if I would have held the whole position to that. But, this is trading. When you can lock up profit, all the better. The only thing is you don't want to start selling too early. So that's why I scale out, because I can at least lock in the little profit. If it comes back against me, these stocks are very volatile. You got to realize that. You're going to want to lock in and then let runners go. even if you're trading options, whatever you're trading, lock in some profit and let some runners go. So that's what I did here. And I thought, 40, 50, 51 more cents, was a decent amount of running here. We pulled back to the 13s, saw a nice setup here again. But, at that point, it is what it is. I was already out of the trade. But, locking up here, $157, a little bit longer. I usually like to see these things go right away. But knowing it's not on the gap scanner, and the volume was very dry after I got in, I was just going to have to be patient on this one until, more traders wake up. It's very early in the morning, 7:30. So over on the West Coast, it's only, 4:30. So people are still getting up. They're seeing this, and they're seeing the continuation from yesterday. Now, I traded this one yesterday as well. Show you guys here. I traded this yesterday in the pre-market. Would have been great on 1,000 shares if I just held all day. When you're scalping, that's just not the way that you're going to trade. Now, if you're swing trading these, you might get lucky every once in a while and, be able to get a move like this. That happens all day long. But a lot of these stocks will come up and then they'll drop right back down. So this one held up, which is why I liked it even more today. If this dropped back way too much, let's say to like 10, the 10 area, then I wouldn't even have probably traded it. So this held up pretty nicely, right around here, held up nice at about 12. So that's why I was also interested in it. I like to see these continuation plays hold up in the pre-market the next day. So this is going to be definitely one you're going to want to look at for potentially here the break of 1474, which is where we hit the high in yesterday's after hours. So, this probably is going to have a magnet at least to that level once we break 14 here, et cetera, et cetera. But just wanted to come on here really quickly with this breakdown and show you and explain to you why this was on my watch list. Continuation plays, and there's your break of 14 like we just called. Very, very strong. This is an excellent, excellent stock right now. Don't know how long it's going to last. You may see these first couple moves and then a pullback eventually for the next moves up because this is early. But look at that volume bar. That's excellent. And now we're actually plus for the day. So we closed at 1380. We're now over that mark, but we're not going to be anywhere close on the gap scanner. Not until we get, a lot higher. So this stock is not going to be known. If you're just looking at a gap scanner, you're not going to know about this stock unless you do your research. So that's something that we post every day in our Discord, just so you guys know. Today, I'm finishing up over $200. I traded the Russell once this morning, got 50 on that, and then you saw the 157. So, closing the week green every day. This was a very, very solid week, very mentally disciplined week, and I'm proud of the way that I traded. If you guys, had a rough week or didn't do as well, it's totally normal. So it takes so much experience and learning and, not over trading, which is what every single video of mine today was, this week was lock up your gains and go home. And that's exactly what I'm doing here today. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up for the video, and I will see you back on the next one. Take care.